Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So I think right now is a perfect time to talk about office scents. I know that many people have gone back to their offices already. I personally have been working from home for the last year and a half, but there are definitely plans to go back to the office in September, at least on part-time basis. And I'm not sure if it's good or bad. For me, I've absolutely loved working from home. It just works for me, but I know that going back to the office is inevitable, and so I'm definitely looking forward to being around people and interacting with all of my co-workers again. But that definitely changes the perfume game. While I was working at home, I could wear whatever I wanted. I wore all kinds of strong fragrances, which obviously I will not be able to wear to the office. So I thought I would choose my top 10 fragrances that I think are suitable for the office. Obviously, these are lighter scents. These are more inoffensive scents. These are scents that will not cause others to have headache. These will not be overpowering. Again, I think they are just office appropriate scents. And I want to start with my two absolute favorite office scents. Number one is Idole from Lancome. I purchased it while I was still going to the office, and this was one of my top picks to wear to the office. This scent is, of course, about pear, rose, and musk. I mean, there are some other notes, but this is mostly what I'm getting out of this. I'm getting this musky, sweet pear mixed with rose. And everything I think is done in moderation. It is a little bit sweet, it is a little bit floral, it is a little bit fruity, but there's nothing overpowering about this scent. I also think it is quite mass appealing, so it's not like anyone will think that it smells terrible, so it will not offend anyone in an office. And I don't think it has the biggest projection, which is actually a must for an office scent for me. But at the same time, it has good longevity, and I can smell it on myself for quite a long time. And I used to get a lot of compliments on the scent in the office, but it would typically be when somebody comes close to me, then they can smell it and then they compliment me. But again, it doesn't have huge projection. So when someone is far away from me, they can't really smell it. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous scent for the office. And for me, this will probably be my number one pick. Number two is another top pick for me, and I've spoken about it many times. Again, loved wearing it to the office when I was going there, and I'm sure that I will continue to wear it a ton when I go back. This is Ange Le Secret from Givenchy, and I have two bottles of this fragrance. This is the post-reformulation bottle, and I have the pre-reformulation bottle, so I kind of use both interchangeably. So it might not look like I've used a lot, but I've used about as much, if not more, from the other bottle as well. Now, in general, there isn't a lot of difference between the two. There are just slight differences. In general, I would say either one is great and smells almost the same. So this one is mostly about cranberries, about lemon, and about tea. Again, there are some other notes, but that's mostly what I'm getting out of this scent. It is a cold tea, cold cranberry tea with some lemon added in. So it definitely has a bit of sourness. It definitely has a bit of fruitiness and sweetness from cranberries. And it even has a touch of tartness, I would say, from cranberries as well, because cranberries can be a little bit tart, and it has such a nice, gentle, light touch of tea as well. I just absolutely love the scent. And again, I think this is perfect for the office. Next one that I've chosen is a new to me scent, well, relatively new. This is from the house of Moresque, and this is called Moreta. Now, this one is citrusy floral scent is how I would describe it. There are definitely strong florals in here, white florals more specifically. And then there are also citruses in here. There's orange, bergamot, lemon. There's also patchouli, musk, and I think cedar in here as well. And in the opening, I get a little bit more floral notes in here. And then as it starts drying down, citruses are coming in much stronger. And then patchouli is always there. So definitely a touch of that earthiness and maybe greenness is there as well. Even though I said that white florals are quite strong in here, I mean, they're strong in the sense that this is definitely a floral scent more than anything else. But in general, they're not too heady. They're not headache inducing. They're on the lighter side of florals. They're not too much in your face. The same with citruses. They're fresh. They're sort of bright, but I would not exactly call them bright or zesty. It's more like they're fresh. So citrusy, floral, patchouli type of scent. Not overpowering, definitely on the lighter side. Definitely also doesn't have a huge projection, but it does have a very decent lasting power. I have had a chance to wear it once or twice already. So really, really nice office scent for those that enjoy florals and especially enjoy white florals. Next, I have another longtime favorite. This is Pivoine Suzhou from Armani Privé. Of course, this fragrance is about peony. There's also pink pepper, raspberry, there's orange, rose, of course, musk, amber, patchouli. This is such a gentle, elegant scent. It's a musky peony more than anything else, really. Rose is not very evident here. To me, this is much more about peony than about rose. There is a little bit of pink pepper, especially kind of more in the opening, and a touch of citrus is present as well, but mostly it's a musky peony. This is definitely not a loud scent. This is very gentle, like I said, very elegant, very close to skin type of scent. And I think this is very, very inoffensive. I can't imagine somebody not liking the scent or thinking that it smells terrible, you know, or being offended by the scent. I just think it's incredibly mass appealing, easygoing. So again, would love to wear this one to the office. Now, I had to choose a gourmand scent here as well because, you know, I love gourmands and I need to have them in basically every lineup that I choose. But of course, again, thinking about going to the office, I couldn't choose something very loud and very strong. And so what I went with, I don't know, maybe some of you will be surprised and you will disagree with me, but you know, that's what I decided to choose as my gourmand. This is What About Pop from the House of Oud. Yes, this does kind of smell like popcorn, but it is not overly strong. Like this scent, I think I've said it from the first time that I talked about it, it's a very airy scent to me. Even though it is sweet, but it's not overly sweet, it is not overly thick, it is definitely on the airier side. It has very creamy and buttery, more than even than creamy, very buttery texture. And popcorn is not very strong and the sweetness is not very strong. So it's a well-balanced scent. So it gives you that, satisfaction for your gourmand craving. But at the same time, I don't think the scent will overpower the room. I don't think it will fill the room. I don't think, others that are sitting at the next desk from you, at the next cubicle, I don't know, will really smell this, This is interesting. This is an interesting scent because when I walk around, I get really nice whiffs of this scent when I move, but it's not constantly present there. It's not very strong. And so that's why I thought this would be a great gourmand choice for going to the office. My next choice is from the house of Micallef, and this is Ananda Dolce. Another relatively new addition to my collection, but I think this would be great. I can totally see myself choosing this quite often when I'm going back to the office. Now, this scent has peach, almond, almond blossom, white flowers, tonka, musk, amber, and it definitely has this nutty touch. So almond blossom, definitely here. Now, it says that there is peach here, but as I've said before, to me, instead of peach, I actually get pear. I get pear more than peach. I don't know why. I'm not getting a lot of floral notes. Yeah, maybe there's somewhere there in the background, but not very evident. So this is really fruity, almondy type of scent. Really beautiful, very elegant, very inoffensive, very easygoing. Again, not too loud, gorgeous scent. I think it works for the office. It will not offend anyone, I don't think. So that's my next choice, Ananda Dolce from Micallef. Next on my list is a fragrance from the house of Maison Lancome, and this is Iris Dragées. Now, this, of course, has iris in it. It also has bergamot, pink pepper, there's almond, sugar, orange blossom, freesia, vanilla, orris, white musk, ISO-E super. And this is such a beautiful iris. It is definitely here. It is a little bit sweet. It is a little bit powdery. Definitely almond and sugar and orange blossom all mixed together so beautifully to create this nutty, fluffy kind of sweetness, so it is sweet, but again, not too strong. So this is a beautiful combination of iris with this mixed sweetness from these different elements. That's what I'm getting from this fragrance. It is understated. It is very feminine. I think the scent is very feminine. It is, again, easygoing. I don't think there are any elements that really stand out. All the notes work beautifully together. Nothing is really gonna hit you in the nose like, what is this? It's just such a nice aroma that's coming from this. I love this scent, and this is probably one of my top iris scents. Love this one, and I think it's perfect for the office. Now, since we're still in the summer, still in warm weather, then I chose a scent that's perfect for this hot weather, for those that have gone back to the office already. This is from the house of Hermes, and it's called Eau de Rhubarbe Ecarlat. I probably butchered the name, but you understand what I'm talking about. So it comes in this beautiful red bottle. Of course, it is about rhubarb. There's also red berries and white musk. And ever since trying Delina, I have loved the note of rhubarb. I love the sourness of rhubarb. That's why I fell in love with Delina, and that's why I really love this scent. It has that punchy, fresh rhubarb. It is definitely sour, and then it is mixed beautifully with these red berries, which are also partially sour but then a touch sweet, and it just creates such a happy, fresh scent. It is definitely fruity. There's a little bit of musk. I can't say that it's terribly musky, just a touch of musk added in. It is just refreshing. It is happy. It is wake me up type of scent. I'm sure that after working from home for so long, it's going to be challenging for many of us to have to start waking up earlier, getting ready for work, and I think this is a great kind of wake me up, pick me up type of scent. So that's, again, rhubarb, Ecarlat, something like that from Hermes. And I have two more fragrances left. So the next one I'm going to show you is Valentino, Donna, Rosa, Verde, I think. Now, I just have a travel spray of this one, but I'll be showing you the picture of the full bottle. This, of course, is part of Valentino Donna line. And this is a very fresh, green scent. So it has bergamot, petitgrain, ginger, rose, magnolia, osmanthus, amberette, akigava wood, a few other notes. It is definitely very, very fresh, and I would say even very green. Like bergamot and petitgrain are very, very prominent, to be probably even petitgrain more than anything else, because it definitely brings a very green, fresh element to this fragrance. Now, it is called Rosa Verde. You would assume rose is in here, and is it? Yeah, it is listed, but to be honest, I am not getting rose in this at all. This is fresh, green, unassuming, easygoing. I think this, again, will not offend anyone. There's nothing unpleasant about this scent. There's nothing that stands out about this scent, you know? This just, it almost gives me the vibe of how your freshly washed skin would smell, you know? Like, it's very clean, it's very bright, it's very fresh. I don't know. That's sort of how I feel. It's almost for those that, you know, maybe don't enjoy wearing strong fragrances, or maybe don't enjoy wearing fragrances as well. That just makes you smell just a little bit fresher, a little bit, gives you a little bit something extra, but at the same time, don't add too much scent. And lastly, I've also chosen a vanilla scent suitable for the office. Again, I don't have a full bottle. I have a travel spray that comes in this beautiful case. This is from Annick Goutal, Nuit et Confidence. I know so many really enjoyed this vanilla, and I've contemplated purchasing a full bottle, but you know, I haven't used up my travel spray yet. So I'm trying to be a good girl and not be wasteful. So, you know, once I use up this travel spray, I would definitely purchase a full bottle. So like I said, this is a vanilla scent, and it has black pepper, bergamot, tonka bean, incense, white flowers, vanilla, and white musk. And the reason I've chosen this one is because it's definitely not too sweet. It is kind of, I would describe it as a green vanilla almost. It definitely has a green touch, probably bergamot. I'm not sure what else. It is smooth. It is creamy. It is not too strong. It's definitely on the lighter side. It is just a little bit smoky from incense, but very, very lightly, totally suitable for the office. And I think this is the type of vanilla that would really work any time of the year. It would work in the summer, it would work in the winter, and anywhere in between. It's beautiful, beautiful green vanilla with a very, very slight touch of smoke. So again, this is Nuit et Confidence from Annick Goutal. So here you go. These are my 10 choices for office fragrances. I think all of these will work. Would love to know your picks for office scents. What do you like to wear on the office, or what are you planning to wear to the office when you go back? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.